It's the Alice in Wonderland Through the Looking Glass palette by Urban Decay. I picked this up at Ulta. It was a pretty penny. It was about $63, but for all you fans out there, it's totally worth it, at least for someone like me. I'm obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, and I know when the first movie came out, or a while back, I think it was Urban Decay came out with the palette before, and it was limited time, and I always kick myself for not getting it, and this one is also limited time, so I decided it'd be a nice little graduation present for myself. I'm actually wearing it right now, and the one I'm wearing is, and I'm actually wearing one of the shades right now. The shade that I'm wearing is called Cake, and I'll pull it out and show it for you guys really quick. I know hopefully some of you watching are obsessed with Ulta as I am, but these are all the beautiful shades. There's some shimmer shades, there's some matte shades, so I would seriously recommend it, I guess. I think it's just beautiful. And also, when you open it up, it has a nice little mirror and has a beautiful little quote that if you open it up, it has a beautiful butterfly. So it's just something nice that I got for myself, so thought I'd give it a little shout out before we begin. For the first shade in the Alice portion of the eyeshadows, the first one would be Looking Glass. It's kind of hard to see on my skin because it is a very pale shadow, but it's a matte shadow and it's just a very pale pink that has a slight touch of glitter to it. The next one that's below it is Reflection. It's more of a soft pink, soft peachy color. As you can see, it's a little bit darker than Looking Glass, and it is also a matte eyeshadow. The third one is Dormouse. It's like a warm brown, and I really love this one because it has kind of like a gold sparkle effect to it, which just makes it like really lovely on your skin, especially I like it personally on my skin. And the last one out of the Alice portion is Metamorphosis. Now this one is like a baby blue, like a periwinkle color, very bright, and it just has a lot of really beautiful sparkles that just make it kind of pop. The next portion of shadows is the Red Queen, or Erasabeth, and her shadows are a little bit different in colors. The first being Royal Flush, it's really pale, like a beige color, and it's just a nice shimmer to it. The next is one of my favorites, Heads Will Roll. It's beautiful. It's a turquoise, but it has gold glitter in it, which I just love shadows with glitter in them. Ugh, I just can't even. The next shadow in her portion is Bandersnatch, which is just like a darker blue matte eyeshadow. And the last, hopefully I'm pronouncing this right, Salazingrum. It's a metallic kind of orange, kind of crimson color. The next portion of the palette is the Time shadows. Now these are for my personal favorites. I absolutely love them, and I think they'd be great for a smoky eye or just anyone who loves dark eyeshadow in general. The first one is Time. I love this one. It almost looks black, but it's more of like a dark navy color, and it has iridescent sparkles in it, which I just think would be beautiful for a smoky eye, and I can't wait to wear it. I think I'm going to put it on tomorrow. The next is Dream On. It's kind of like a dark purple with silver undertones. This one didn't really come up on my skin so great, and I really tried to get it on. It's not as bold as the other ones. The third one is Chronosphere. It's a brown bronzy color, which again, I just love the bronze color eyeshadows. I just think they're beautiful on the skin. And the last one is Mirror, which is just like a taupe or gray color. The next portion of the palette is inspired by Murana, the White Queen, and this again is probably my second favorite out of the whole palette. The first is called Lily. It's just like a pearl color. It's very iridescent and pale, but I love colors like that in general. The next is Duchess. It's a peach kind of color with slight pink undertones and just some lovely sparkles. The third is Kingdom. I'm obsessed with this one. It's a copper kind of color. It's very shiny and has, again, sparkles in it. And the last one being Chessboard, which is more of just a brown color that is a matte eyeshadow as well. Now last but not least would be the Mad Hatter's section of the palette. His shadows by far the most colorful and vibrant out of the whole palette. The first shadow from the Mad Hatter would be called Hatter, and it's a vibrant green with some a hint of sparkles in it. Gone Mad is more of a kind of a flat purple with some pink undertones. Paradox is kind of a deep brownish orange color with, again, some sparkles. And Cake is one of my personal favorites, and it is just a beautiful pinky color, and it just comes out flawless, if I do say so myself.